Hi, I'm Alisha Terhufen, an active working real estate agent here in San Diego. Wanted to do a quick video on President Biden's State of the Union, specifically when he talked about some home buying tax credits and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started. My team and I have people reaching out all the time saying they're making the move here to sunny San Diego, and we absolutely love hearing from them and helping them. So if you're thinking of making the move to San Diego in the next few weeks, months, or even the next year, we would absolutely love to hear from you and answer any of your questions and make this transition as easy and seamless for you and your loved ones. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So, in President Biden's State of the Union, he made a lot of interesting proposals when it comes to benefiting new home buyers and home buyers that have bought in the last few years with modest homes looking to upgrade. Now, we don't have a ton of information on exact details, but I wanted to just help digest the framework that he laid out and get your opinion on it if you think this will be something that will benefit our housing market, or especially here in San Diego, what some of the effects might be. So anyways, got some notes, so kind of be looking at that. So I think this could be really great for people that are trying to buy their first home. This can help make it more affordable. So President Biden recognizes that with rising rates and higher prices, it's made affordability really, really hard for most Americans. So to help the first-time home buyers, he's proposing that you would get a tax credit if you bought a home. So the current proposal is that you would get a $10,000 tax credit, and this would be divided into $5,000 annual installment. So to first-time home buyers, if you bought in 2024 on your tax return, you would get a $5,000 tax credit. And then the following year in 2025, you would get another $5,000 tax credit on your next year. So this comes out to about $400 savings a month. So this is something that, I mean, in San Diego, it doesn't help or go super far when our average detached home is right around $1 million. But nonetheless, I think it's still helpful. This usually equates to about a half a point less in interest rate, roughly. So I think I like the concept of it, that you get help kind of for the first 2 years, because there has been so much talk and a lot of confidence that rates will be coming down within the next few months, or for sure within the next 18 months. That's what I'm hearing with a lot of my lender partners and things like that. So I really like that this helps make it a little affordable for 2 years, with the thought that you could hopefully refinance into a lower rate within those 2 years, and then the affordability would be that much easier for first-time home buyers. So for other areas throughout the United States where home prices aren't as high as they are here in San Diego, the average price for a mortgage in the United States is roughly around $2,100 a month. So the $400 a month that this would be benefiting you actually makes it feel like the interest rate is 1.5 points lower. So you could see where in other areas of the country this will help a lot. But here in San Diego, I don't know if it necessarily, I mean, it definitely helps some, but I think more than anything, we have such a lack of inventory that we don't necessarily need a lot more demand entering the market. But nonetheless, it's still something to help people out to kind of overcome the interest rates that right now here in late March are around 7%. So anyways, would love to hear in the comments what your thoughts are on this and if you think this could be a great plan or not to help support the affordability in America. So the next item I wanted to talk about is the proposal that would impact existing homeowners. So they are proposing that a 1-year $10,000 tax credit would be issued to first-time homebuyers that are selling their home. So this would help because I know, I mean, talking to people all the time, that a lot of people would love to go to their move up home to get more square footage or what have you, but are feeling trapped by their really low interest rate of 3% when rates now are around 7%. So this would be a $10,000 tax credit that if you sold your first home, that you would get this tax credit on your next year's tax. So yeah, what do you think? This would be something that would appear to help middle class American homeowners. And maybe details aren't known yet if there's going to be some sort of income limits to qualify for this program. But would love to hear from you what you think. Would this help you decide to make the move to your move up home to get more square footage? I think, I mean, similar to the first example, in most other parts of America where home prices aren't as high, I think this could be a huge motivator for people to leave their lower interest rate, especially if they have the pain point of wanting more square footage or wanting a bigger backyard or getting into more desirable school districts. Here in San Diego, I'm curious if it will motivate people. Just, yeah, average home price being $1 million. Say if your move up home is more around 1.2 or 1.3, does that $10,000 tax credit help alleviate going to a higher interest rate? I'm not sure. Let me know. Again, I think it just depends on case to case and how badly you're wanting the move up home with the more square footage and things like that. So would love to get your thoughts on this. But yeah, I think for especially here in San Diego, our main problem is inventory. Let me know what you guys think, but I think I like the idea. I think this could be super helpful, especially in other parts of the country. But here in San Diego, we just have such an inventory problem that I think that's what continues to drive our prices up higher. Would love to see them do more about that, but also, I mean, we're just kind of out of land as well. Just between Oceanside, we already have Camp Pendleton, and then, I mean, we can only go far down south to Chula Vista or so, because then we're have the Mexican border. So for us, we're just kind of landlocked. Which, I mean, honestly, this is something I also could appreciate too, because with our rolling hills and things like that, I love that we have open space and have preserved that. So I guess it's just kind of a tough issue because we need more inventory and things like that. But also, I really can appreciate some of the open spaces that we have. And we're so limited on our land, anyways, here in San Diego County. So, anyways, would love to hear thoughts in the comments and if you have any questions. And yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you're thinking of making the move here to San Diego. I would love to get you in touch with some of our lender partners who specialize in loans and are going to be even more up to date on these tax credits and things like that as they roll out if it gets passed. So, anyways, thanks so much for watching.